Hey everyone, I'm so excited to share with you a simple holiday project you can do at home. It's a great one to pull the kids in and do together. There's a few basic supplies that you might need, but a lot of this you might already have at home. I don't know about you, but one of my favorite ways to get into the holiday spirit and to enjoy this season is by making some handmade, homemade creations with my kids. It creates a simple, fun memory together, as well as making a sentimental gift for someone you love. I hope you enjoy this video. Let's dive in. So, what you're going to do is create a homemade wrapping paper, right? Often we want our kids to paint and create, but we can't save all their projects, right? By making wrapping paper, it's a great way to allow your artist to create and to paint, but then there's no pressure of what do you do with the painting now. Enjoy it, see it under the tree, ship it off to someone you love. So what I encourage is to get a roll of paper. These painter papers are like $3 or $4 at your home improvement store. So as you think about prepping and painting with your kids, put down something to protect your surface. And then I would also pull out things you have. You might have crayons at home, you might have markers, and then use some paint. So if you're painting with little kids, maybe use tempera paint, because this is washable. Acrylic paint works great too, but a fun way to get your kids painting is to do their handprints. And so if you're gonna get that messy, you might want the washable paint. Some other tools, I have a fork. I'm gonna show you what you can do with this, a toilet paper tube, a straw, just some fun tools that will get your kids enjoying the process as well as the creating with paint. So it's fun that the fork can move the paint and show movement, as well as just act like a stamp. You can do some lines like this. I've created a little forest of trees here.
Let's paint several little happy trees.
And then one thing you can do to just enjoy the process, remember this is just your homemade wrapping paper and it doesn't have to look perfect. It's gonna look beautiful under the tree, but it's not gonna be saved for forever. So enjoy the process with it. You could do some finger painting of trees here. They're gonna look like little smudges, but now you see where the top is very clearly, you see where the trunk is, and there you go. Take it further by letting this dry and add ornaments, a star if you want, but I kind of like the roughness here. I might even add some yellow behind it. Just gives it another color, fills in some of this space. Now I'm going to use another tool with these different circles and show you how you can turn them into ornaments. That was super fun because I got to do a mix of paint and coloring and got to get super creative. So have fun using different materials, different supplies to create something. This would even look really good as a table runner. So maybe sometime you want to make some wrapping paper or let your artist color, but you don't want to pull out all the messy supplies. You can just roll a big piece of this paper out on the table, let them color it, have fun with it just with crayons, markers. You could leave it on the table as a table runner or also use it as wrapping paper. Kids love to paint big. Often we give them a little piece of paper or a small wood piece and they get to paint in that little area, but what they really love too is just freedom to paint big. And if you give them a paintbrush and let them just kind of enjoy going big strokes, it'll make an abstract, beautiful wrapping paper. This is where you can use some bigger gross motor skills by going big strokes back and forth. You can also play with different directions. You can ask your artist to make some swirls. You can have permission to blend colors and experiment. You really can't mess it up. Picture this wrapping paper dried around a box with some pretty yarn hanging off. It will look beautiful and your artist will be so proud of it. These are just a few ideas I have of how you can make your wrapping paper at home. Use whatever stamps, cookie cutters, utensils you have, and be prepared to get a little bit messy, but just have fun with it. I promise you your artist will enjoy the process and it'll be a fun Christmas memory for you.